Hello there, Taurus, and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This is the 4th Summer Love Bonus reading for the summer of 2025, and it covers August 5th to the 20th. First, we'll look at the days that are favorable and not favorable for love. Then we'll get some messages from the tarot. And lastly, we'll see an oracle card for those that are in a long-term relationship and for singles. This is a collective reading, so if something does not resonate, just check your other placements. Quick links are all listed down below in the description box, as are also the timestamps. Okay, so we're going to start with our cosmic lovers, Venus and Mars. Venus is the goddess of love, and she symbolizes love, beauty, and harmony, while Mars symbolizes the passion and drives the physical energy. Together, they are the cosmic lovers and are very important in determining our romantic desires, our romantic attractions, and all those forces that are at work in our intimate relationships. So let's see what we're going to start off with. Well, on the 5th, we're not starting off too well because it's a negative day, okay? There's a big red X. The moon in Sagittarius is going to square Mars in Virgo, and which means that it's really easy to disagree in relationships, to be argumentative. So it's not a really good day to get together. The repressed emotions that you may have or the moodiness might just come out and ruin the day. Okay, let's go on because there's definitely a better day coming up. On the 8th of August, in fact, it is a really good day because we have Mars in Libra, which will trine with Uranus in Gemini. So people are going to be thinking progressively. They're going to be spontaneous, outgoing. They're even going to be motivated to get into shape. And that will produce a really positive vibe so that you can go out and have a good time, even with your friends. But because, in fact, if you do have a relationship, a really good basis is the friendship. And so it is an excellent day to go out and spend time together. It's going to be followed by another beautiful day on the 11th. We're going to have the moon in Pisces, which will trine with Venus in Cancer. This is a great day to get married. In terms of love and marriage, this is like a perfect day. Love is reliable, it's solid, it's grounded, you can count on it, okay? Everyone will be in a really good mood, cheerful. It will be one of those days in which it's like a perfectly happy day. So for relationships, it's absolutely great. On the 12th, instead, we have a yellow caution because Venus and Mars are going to be going in two different directions. Venus is going to be in Cancer, and it's going to be in conjunction with Jupiter in Cancer, which means that there's going to be happiness and love in marriage and partnerships, relationships. Basically, it's going to be a really cute, a lovable day. Whereas, instead, Mars, well, the moon in Aries is going to be opposing Mars in Libra, which means aggressiveness, jumping to conclusions, arguments with your partner. Okay, there could be passion, but it's not going to work out too well, okay? So basically, it's going to be one of those days that you don't know which way to turn. So how do you navigate such a day? Well, if you're the female energy, I suggest you stay away from the male energy, not gender energies. If instead, just give them some space, okay? If instead you are the male energy and you can keep control of your arguments and maybe let it slide, you can approach the female energy, but be very careful, okay? Because if you do feel like fighting or something, it's not a good day, okay? Just leave them alone. Okay, on the 13th, we're going to get really negative here because this time, what will happen? The moon in Aries will square Venus in Cancer. So emotionally, do not approach female energies because they're off, okay? Just like Mars was off the day before, the day after on the 13th is the female energy that will be argumentative. Let's just give it a little bit of time. On the 15th, instead, we have a beautiful, fantastic day. The perfect day for love, for relationships, for marriage, for dates, for wedding proposals. Social life is fantastic. You can easily meet new people if you are single. There's going to be a lot of people smiling. Everyone's going to be happy. Okay, it's one of those great days where people have high confidence, high energy, and the words just come out easily. Whatever you say, it will flow. Okay, something that you should circle on your calendar because it's a great day. On the 19th instead, we have the moon in Cancer, which will square with Mars in Libra. Okay, here, Mars is going to be very moody. Okay, arguments as always because he is the god of war. Okay, what's going to happen, what I also feel, is that there could be arguments on money. For example, wasting money, spending too much money. Okay, so we want to kind of avoid that, especially in relationships. Then on the last day, the 20th, beautiful, we have the moon in Cancer, which will be in conjunction with Venus in Cancer. Two Cancers, right? The moon and Venus are both in Cancer. It is going to be a tender, loving mode. It's going to be sweetness. Perfect for connecting with female energies. And it's simply one of those very, very sweet days that you'd love to spend cuddling and talking and holding hands. So it's a good day for love. Okay? Taurus, shall we see now what the Spirit has for you in messages? We've already done the calendar. You know how to move around there. Let's see. Whoa. Let's see what's going on. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So, you're very open. Okay. And you're being very generous. Let's see what this is about. Ooh, you're being very generous. It's all about generosity. But here's combined with the Devil. Okay, at this point, the Devil, however, is talking to me about obsession. Are you giving a little bit too much? Because this is reckless spending. I mean, when you're spending and you're being generous, that's good. But combined with the Devil card, that means that you are spending a little bit too much. Could it be on a person? Could it be affecting your love life? Let's go take a look at this for a second, because it's going to be affecting your love life here, and I want to see why. Are you overspending on someone? Okay, Three of Swords. Yeah, it looks like you're overspending on someone, just like I said right at the end, because there's forgiveness in the air. Right? You're trying to recuperate a love here by being over generous, by spending a little bit too much, and you're trying to win them back. Or take it how it resonates. This could be them trying to do it to you. Okay, this is the actual message. I'm feeling it more you trying to win back someone. And we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. It's something new that you're doing. It's not really you that you have been doing this. This is something that you are acting a little bit out of character. Not something that you would usually do. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Ten of Swords. Okay. It's not going to go well. Okay. In fact, because the Devil came up on this, trying to buy back love, winning them back with overspending, etc., and it's completely out of your character, Spirit is saying no, don't do that. It's not going to work. Like I said before, if this does not resonate and you're feeling it switch, like the roles can be reversed, if they're doing it to you, you're not going to be bought. Okay? If it is you doing it to them, like I said, you can't win their heart back. You cannot buy their heart back. That's not the way to go. This is like a really important message. To recuperate someone, overspending on them, is not going to heal anything. Spending on yourself, maybe, but it's still not going to heal. Okay, then we have the Moon in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, you're afraid. You're doing it because you're afraid. This is fear. Okay, this is fear. Spirit is saying it's not going to work. You're just doing it out of fear, and you're actually just fooling yourself. What does this card want? It wants to come out. 6 of Wands. See, and you're not going to win. Okay? There is no victory. There's a failure here. This is not the way to go. So it's either them with you or not. It's not going to go through, or you with them. Okay? That is definitely not the road to take. Okay. Yeah, love cannot be bought. Love has to be conquered. Love has to come from the heart. Okay, well, who is it does not want to go back in? These two do not want to go back in. The world. Okay, the world is upside down because, yeah, there's no... You're feeling empty because of this, and you're not able to close it, and you so want to recuperate and heal, but this is not the way. So you're not getting the closure that you wanted. Temperance, however, is going to step in. Okay. Temperance is all about balance, okay? Because, in fact, to whatever it was, because here we have a 3 of Swords in the reverse, okay? You wanted to heal from something. Whatever it was, you need some sort of balance, some sort of harmony in it, and money is not going to take you there. In order to get the closure, you have to try to balance it out in another manner. Think from the heart, act from the heart, because if you really want to heal and recuperate a love, it's got to come from the heart. And it does. Congratulations. Okay, see how Spirit is showing you 2 different dynamics. This is the actual course of action, and how it's saying, no, it's failing, okay? 3 cards in which it failed. We were talking about conquering a person, speaking from the heart, okay? Because otherwise you're going to feel empty, because when you are empty, you speak from the heart, and what happens? Things get balanced out, and look at that. Happily ever after, the Lover's card. Okay, Taurus? That's the only way to go. So whether you are the person that is being bought back or you're trying, doesn't matter. Either way, this is not going to work. Love will work. Love always triumphs. Money doesn't. Definitely not. Okay, that is a crystal clear message. It's a classic, and I really, really hope it helps. Now, let's get an oracle read for our Tauruses that are in a long-term relationship and would like to freshen it up a little bit. Yeah, I saw it flip. This is it. Equality. Equality is the cornerstone of a healthy relationship. Exactly. To balance things out. And take a look at that. Temperance is a balancing card. Sagittarius energy. Temperance is all about balancing everything out. So it came out a little bit similar in energy-wise. But this is telling me that whatever it is, give it, Taurus, dedicate yourself to the situation in the same manner that you receive. Okay? So, in either way, little or a lot from the other person, it'll balance things out, and either you will understand or they will understand. Okay. For our singles out there. Well, that was quick and generous. Singles got 2 cards. Okay, trip. Love will come to you during a trip. Well, it's summertime and this is summer love, so it's quite plausible. Okay, let's see. External factors. Love may be influenced by external factors such as family, friends, etc. Okay, so you have a combination of friends coming into the picture or family coming into the picture and a trip. It could also be both. You can actually combine these 2 elements together because that could actually help if you are on a trip with family or friends, because it's quite common to take a trip with friends. You might just meet someone. Taurus, beware. You might just meet someone. Okay. Well, that is a really positive note to end up with. Taurus, I wish you the best. Hope you get to balance things out. In the meantime, our next appointment is for the 16th of August for the Taroscopes, and then for the 21st of August for our next Summer Love bonus reading. In the meantime, Taurus, thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking, for sharing this channel, this video with someone, and for subscribing to my channel, because I really, really appreciate it. Bye-bye for now, from Angel.